Bible statistics and facts. As I've said before in different videos of mine, the Bible is without a doubt the most fascinating book ever, hands down. It has the true mark of God's inspiration across every single page, sentence, word, period. I'm going to share with you some interesting facts about God's Word that you may or may not know. Some of these are new for me. But for instance, did you know that the Bible has a total of 845,000 words? That breaks down to 647,000 words in the Old Testament and 198,000 words in the New Testament. In total, there are 31,173 verses in the Bible, 23,214 in the Old Testament, and in the New, 7,959. Did you know that originally the Bible was not divided into chapters? That did not come about until around 1200 AD, when Stephen Langton, the Archbishop of Canterbury, first incorporated chapter divisions in the Latin Vulgate. In 1551, Robert Estienne, the printer to Francis I of France, first included verse numbers in an edition of the Greek New Testament. Then the Geneva Bible in 1560 was the first to include chapter and verse divisions, which made the study of scriptures a lot easier for the common person. Well, and for the scholar. Over the years, being that various printers are human, some glaring errors were printed in the Bible, but quickly were corrected. Here are some of the more famous ones. The 1560 Geneva Bible is also known as the Breeches Bible, and it's called that because in Genesis 3:7 it reads, "They sewed together fig leaves and made themselves breeches or pants," and that's highly unlikely. Again, in the Geneva Bible of 1562, we find that edition is also called the Placemaker's Bible. In Matthew 5:9, it reads, "Blessed are the placemakers," rather than how it should read, the peacemakers. The 1632 edition of the Bishop's Bible is also known as the Wicked Bible. Why would it bear such a name? Because an important word in the 7th commandment was dropped by accident, making it read, "Thou shalt commit adultery." And then in 1702 edition of the King James Bible is also called the Printer's Bible. And this is because in Psalms 119, instead of the word princes, this edition reads, "Printers have persecuted me without cause." Did you know that there are 2 sets of 10 commandments? Now that doesn't mean that there are 20 commandments, though. I have a difficult enough time with the 10. But in the Orthodox and Protestant churches, the command against false worship makes up the first 2 commandments. In the Lutheran and Catholic churches, they are rendered differently, with the final prohibition against coveting split in 2 separate commandments. So there are still 10, whether you are Orthodox and Protestant or Catholic or Lutheran. The first version follows that of Origen from the 2nd century, and the second version follows Augustine from the 4th century. In the Bible itself, the commandments are not numbered. Well, I hope you've learned a thing or two. These are just some interesting facts. I know I surely have learned some things as I was going through this. God bless, and thanks so much for stopping by.